the hand sanding begins. I really can't get a block in anywhere on this this sail pan here, only because of the angle. I mean, literally what I did is just took a Scotch-Brite, put some 180 on there, and I'm just going at it, you know, just at a V pattern here. I don't know, just didn't know something before, but original from the factory little production numbers, and I'm wondering if I should fill those in. No one's ever gonna see it though. Inside the dash here, I sanded this down to 180. I'm about ready to throw a high build on it again. A lot of this I had to hand sand because you really can't get any kind of a block in there. But anyway, I think it looks pretty good. Feels phenomenal. Down there it's a little wavy, but overall not too bad. Dash looks pretty good. What a pain in the butt. I just opened up a brand new gallon can of my high build stuff, and the damn thing just like, it was clumped up in the bottom, so I was gonna stir it up with my stirrer, and I did that, and it came flying out of there. I had my keys sitting here, and everything obviously got covered in paint, so this shit's going in the trash. This is a cool little keychain too, and it was a resting beach face. I knew I could clean it up, but you know what? Screw it. This shit's garbage anyway. Anyways, now I gotta go find a new keychain. So anyway, I gotta deal with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a little high build up on the cab here. I put one thin coat on the dash. I can't even believe how smooth this feels at only 180, and I'm going all the way up to like 400. So I'm going to keep going here and put a little bit more on. I'm actually going to put some on the roof too while I'm at it, since I got time tomorrow to start sanding, so stand by. Okay, first full coat of high build primer is on the cab, on the the firewall. The dashboard's ready to be sanded down again. The rest of the cab's got at least one thin coat on. It did get a little squirrely on there and just drip right out the gun. So, whatever. Can't do anything about it. And it's all ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and let it sit overnight so I can get back out here and sand on Sunday. But, yeah, it's a weird product, and it shrinks. It's weird, and it gator skins a little bit here on the roof. I'm going to end up sanding it down to 80 here, and then hopefully I can fix the problem. I mean, it even gator skinned a little bit right here, and it's not that I was trying to put it on too thick. I got a crappy Harbor Freight gun. That's what you get. Nope, I got another gator skin area here. Alright, we'll see how bad it is in the morning. Alright, so it's all sanded down, feathered back as far as it would go. And before it just wasn't really doing much. So I peeled pretty much this whole entire area here, and that's exactly where I was doing the touch-up of epoxy after I put that seam seal in. So, I mean, I still gotta clean it up here and prep it, but I'm gonna reapply after I'm rested up, because obviously this week's been pretty hectic, and you know what? I screwed up somewhere. I screwed up. It's not the chemical fault. It's not anything in the materials. It was probably me. You know, I swear I had scuffed this up. But now looking back, I can't honestly remember. I'm pretty sure I did, because I've been doing a pretty good job of doing that. But it's quite possible I didn't have it clean enough. So when I put down that epoxy, it didn't adhere right, and it just peeled up. So. Alright, rookie mistake, I gotta fix it, and you know what, I'm glad I found it out now, and instead of later when I was really getting into it. So, anyway, I just sanded this down pretty rough, and I'll work on this tomorrow. Okay, it's, let's see, Saturday, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. A couple days ago, I got this kit in the mail. I ordered this probably a week ago from Totally Stainless up in Pennsylvania, and here's what I got. I got pretty much every nut and bolt and washer that I would need for my truck. Exactly what is supposed to go in there. So instead of having to clean up all the old hardware, I paid about $360 for this whole kit. And this is bumper to bumper, including the bed. I mean, all this right here is for the step side bed, or flare side bed as Ford calls it. Rear bumper. It comes up with even the kit for the step to put on the side of the bed. The only thing it doesn't have is actually the fender bolts for the rear fenders on the truck, which is fine because they're already welded in. Yeah, it even comes with a seat mount kit for putting the bench seat back in. So dome light, armrests, glove box, everything. I mean, this is pretty neat. So I'm looking forward to actually using this to install it. But yeah, I know it sounds a little expensive, about $360 for hardware. You could piece it together at a hardware store if you wanted to, but you know what, this saved me a ton of time and a lot of effort from having to do it, if you already did it. And there is a catalog that they sent along with it too. Alright, put the passenger door back on. I'm just messing around trying to align the door so that when I go to sand across these that I have a fairly good gap. It's just on there kind of temporarily right now. I actually do have a fairly good gap, but it's weird is that, you know, when I blocked this out with the filler, I didn't have this, but now I've got this line when I put the sandable primer on there, and I've got a tiny little ding right here now. Didn't see that before, and I thought I'd sanded that down, but anyway, so this actually is right in, like kind of right where I want it, and that one is about where I want it. Again, going back down to the bottom here is, I do have that dent down there, and I'm just going to leave it. I really can't do anything about it unless I cut that whole thing off and weld in a new one. But looking down, I mean, you can kind of see it's got a little bit of a weird dent, but okay, I got to do what I got to do. I don't have a million years, and this is not a $100,000 truck. This is a pickup truck that I'm doing in my garage, so we just got to deal with it. But overall, gaps look fairly well. I mean, that's a little tight right there on the bottom. And it stays consistent all the way through. So they could be right where, you know, where